Was the martial law on December 3rd last year legally proclaimed? That was the key question at President Yoon's 7th impeachment trial hearing on Tuesday. Our Oh Soo-young starts us off.
President Yoon Seok Yeol's martial law was ill-advised but lawfully proclaimed, according to officials who were present at his office on the night of December 3rd. This came at Yoon's 7th impeachment trial hearing as more witnesses were summoned on Tuesday, amid claims by some senior cabinet ministers that Yoon had bypassed the cabinet procedures required by the Constitution before declaring the decree. Former Interior Minister Lee Sang-min said otherwise. While admitting a cabinet meeting hadn't been called in advance, he said the 7 or so members who initially gathered at the president's office waited for the 11-member quorum to be filled, after which Yoon spoke briefly before proclaiming martial law on live TV. Lee said he believes those present considered themselves at a cabinet meeting. National Security Advisor Shin Won-sik also said he was told by the president's chief of staff that a cabinet meeting was ongoing when he later arrived at the scene. Both Lee and Shin said while they, along with other ministers and secretaries, tried to dissuade the president from declaring martial law, they understood the political context of the situation. On this, Yoon took the chance to speak, reiterating his claim that the opposition Democratic Party has sabotaged the administration with a series of impeachments and a major budget cut.
제가 대통령으로서 야당이 아무리 저를 공격하더라도 왜 대화와 타협을 안 하겠습니다. 야당을 설득해서 뭐를 해보려고 한 건데 이 문명국가에서 도대체 현대사에서 볼 수 없는 이런 줄타내기라고 하는 것은 이거는 대단히 악의적인 거고 이거는 대화와 타협을 하겠다는 것이 아니라 그냥 이 정권을 파괴시키는 것이 우리의 목표라고 하는 것을 명확히 보여주는 겁니다. 아까도
The hearing also addressed the election fraud allegations raised by Yoon as a pretext for declaring martial law. Former intelligence official Baek Jong-wook said the National Election Commission servers, upon inspection, seemed highly vulnerable to external attack and could potentially trigger a social crisis. But he wouldn't comment on election fraud, saying the servers hadn't been examined for such irregularities. Secretary General of the Election Commission Kim Yong-bin said he hadn't been made aware of the false voting ballots mentioned by Yoon's legal team and insisted regular inspections were conducted.
Given the conflicting narratives and discrepancies with previous statements, experts say the court is likely to summon more witnesses, inevitably extending the trial. While the court is focused on delivering a speedy verdict, the president's lawyers have continued to raise objections to the trial proceedings.
Yoon himself opposed the court's decision to accept investigation records as evidence, arguing it is crucial to hear out witness statements in person. However, the opposition has called for a quick end to the trial, saying the evidence is out there.
Our patience is wearing thin. How much longer must we put up with the baseless conspiracy theories about election fraud? There's already been enough consideration given to the respondent through this week's witness examination. We hope for a swift conclusion to the proceedings.
The court on Tuesday rejected Yoon's request to summon Prime Minister Han Duck-soo as a witness, deeming it unnecessary. The next and final hearing for now is scheduled for Thursday with 3 witnesses to testify. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News.